My bad. Nice save, Legendarius. Nice save. Y'all hear me now, right? I know. Yeah, right? 20% chance it happens Monday through Friday. You know why? It's my own problem. I mean, I'm switching between like I do like collaborations around the industry, stuff like that. So, and I have, Google Meets and some are on Skype. And it's like I always have to change the freaking settings from allowing the webcam and the microphone to show up on Skype. And then it's got to be able to be allowed on Google Meet. And then it has to be used in Discord for a Discord call. And then I got to put it back on OBS. And now I got to have it on StreamYard. And it's like, it switches so freaking much that I never have it set up for the next thing in time, or I forget to. Anyways, I maxed out the $5 last night, the 5K zone. Here's my results. I had 69 on a 150 and 726 back. So I lost $28 on the, well, actually I lost 23.70. This extra one is because I had that 151st lineup I was showing you. That was created for the teamriseorfall.com 100-person league last night that filled out basically in like an hour. And we gave away $100 to first place. I think Matt A, one of our members in there. And he took that bad boy down. Beery sponsored that because he won $10,000 last week. He's like, hey, I want to get back to community. I love this community. So he dropped $100 into that contest. So that was pretty dope. So we'll probably have more of those in the future. That was a lot of fun to kind of see how the members do and, see who's going to try to be a little bit different from one another, because it's difficult, right? Like that is a very specific contest structure. It is 100 people all using the same information, most people using the same optimizer here and just trying to beat each other for first place only. You got to get different. You can't be optimal in something like that. You got to be a little wacky. So anyways, that was pretty cool. So this was the results from last night for me in the 150 max $5 zone. And I figured, I had some ideas and I wanted to show you. I stumbled across this. Check this out. So I'm 114 lineups into this crunch. I have no clue how it's going to finish. Let me finish this out. And I'll tell you a few things that got me to this. So I tested, this is the sixth crunch. So I tested 3, 4, 5. I tested 4 others this morning. And this is first place, baby. This is first place. And I'm excited here. Oh, no doubt, Matt. Sorry. Well, there was another Matt A that messaged me. So anyways, listen, I mean, this is last night's $5 zone. And I had a healthy amount of lineups get across. 69's, that's pretty nice at a 150, but the high score 333, just not high enough. Just not high enough. Very solid average score. The cash line, I think, was 294. So the average score almost was above the cash line. I only lost $27 or so. Let's check out this. All right. So we ended up at 53.68. Now let's talk about it. So when I was looking at this, I started looking at some of these ownerships and I started looking at some of these salaries. And then I was starting to look at the values. And what I was seeing here with the values is that, there's going to be some issues with this type of strategy because you are doing a little bit of like manual selection here, right? So for instance, here's one. I was looking for like little pivots at price points. And we talk about this often at these cheaper price points with higher values. I often talk about just leave them in there. Just let them be there at high amounts, whatever. And it's fine. But I was starting to look at it. I was like, what if you have 2 cheap values at the same price point? Remove the name. Don't compare Malik Monk versus Nicholas Batum. Just look at the salary, ownership, projection. All right. The median projection here is within 5 points of each other. It's nothing special. But the ownership is about half. And I think we had Monk at like 37%, Batum at like 19%. It was a little bit lower, but almost the same differential. What if the play here is to simply lower Monk and raise Batum, or do something like this where you're simply just capping Monk and then maybe we'll have to raise Batum up just to kind of have their two values here get within the same from one another. So now you probably get 50% each. All right. And then I was looking at this for very similar spots. All right. Guy like Lou Dort, listen, he's not like a scorer. He needs to rack up peripheral stats. Josh Giddey has shown that he can kind of do it all right now. Gets a lot of rebounds. He's shooting the ball. Same team. Dort's going to be chasing around Westbrook all game. So maybe you do little pivots like that. So maybe Giddey gets a thumb up, Dort gets a thumb down, and so on and so forth. All right. So I was just looking for these similar price points at the value range of plays. That's it. Just similar price points in the value range, and then just try to be a little bit different. Here's another one. So I was trying to think. It was that's right. It was these two. So Terrence Ross at 4-3 last night. Similar ownership. All right. Had himself a decent game. But then there's Desmond Bane, who's just been super consistent. His price did not go up. Thumb up, thumb down. All right. I did this on like 5 different situations. And listen, I get it. It's not an easy thing to replicate because each time you're doing this manually. Honestly, you're just doing this manually. You're just going through here and using your own bias to, figure out who gets in and who gets lowered. Okay. And I simply just crunched. And I don't remember the exact 4 or 5 that I did, but this was basically the gist of it. And the differential was I lost $28 maxing out the $5 versus doing these little pivots and winning it. And it was just like capping this guy here, thumb up on this guy, thumb up thumb down on this player, so on and so forth. And I literally just did that, 5 or 6 times at several different price points, the 3K, the 4K, maybe 5, 6, 7, something like that. And I just recrunched. Let's see if this works out. But this is cool to me too, right? I literally just did this, live with you on probably 3 or 4 new people. And here we are. We're making some more profit. And again, it's I saw people posting in chat this morning. I was actually really, really proud of a few people. They were saying, who was it? I think it was the guy that won the ROF thing. He said, this is a great group of people in here, right? He said that in Discord. And he said, all I did is took what Donuts was saying on stream and made little adjustments to projections. What I just did up there is a little adjustment to a projection, my friends. All right. A little adjustment. I just raised Batum a little bit, so I have more Batum than Monk. Thumbing up a person changes their projection. A thumb up on Giddey gives him an 8% increase on his 27-point median projection. A thumb down on Dort gives him an 8% decrease on his 25.86-point projection. This is messing with projections. That's it. Just a little thumb, little thumb. You could go 2 thumbs. That'd be 16, 3 thumbs, 24%. And we're making profit last night. No, Mike, this is pure full player pool, rise or fall projections. Let me see. 3 uniques? 3 uniques. No other settings, bro. No other settings. Ideally, my goal is to just continue to show you all less is more. Less is more, right? How many people maxed out last night something and lost money? What did you do? Here's the mini max. Did you max the mini? Did you mini the max? Profit, profit. Profit. What about the $2? I thought about maxing that out instead of the 5, but then I went for it. I went for the $5. Huh, 177, not too shabby. You got some big brass? 18 hundo. How about 20 max? Same thing. Let's check this out. You want to party? Let's party. $4 4-point play. Let's do a 20. Become legendarious. Thanks for the dono, bro. Appreciate that. Usually thumbs down the higher price chalk on a slate. Yeah, dude. I love it. Super smart, man. High priced chalk. when you use 3 uniques, you're just going to spread out your exposure a little bit, and you'll get 3 new players in each lineup. If you do 1 unique, I mean, there's potentially you're going to have the same 8 guys in a million lineups, and then it's just rotating around that 9th. This is 20 max last night. Who plays 20 max? Thanks for the 5 spot, bro. Appreciate that. You just bought my next cup of coffee. Here's the $1. Who maxed out the $1 last night? 19 out of 20 hit. I mean, these rise or fall projections are so freaking good. Using him here in FC, just it's like coffee and milk, baby. Here's a smaller 4-point play. $1.17, man. Happy as a clam. Here's a small and one. These are the ones you get a chance to win. How did you just raw, actually? Huh. Optimal. Oh, my gosh. That optimal crunch? Is it? Oh, no. Hold on. I forgot Malik Monk. And then what was it? 23.5 or something like that. But listen, fam, I mean, did you who? No way. Let me make sure here. I mean, who lost money 20 maxing last night? Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Okay, I mean, fine. It is what it is. You won $6, profited $6. That's $20 in fees, 26 returned, $6 profit. This is pure optimal 20 max with the rise or fall projections. No tweaking, no pool edits, no projection edits, no exposure edits, nothing. Just crunching for 20 lineups. Get out of the way. Here's one unique. Last night, 20 max, 1 unique. You cash out in 16 out of your 20 lineups. That's a good question, Larry. I haven't got around to it, bro. What's up, CG? Nice $500 hit last night, baby. You don't need to learn, Warren. That's what we're here for. We literally tell you who they are. Who are they today? Well, let's go look. 2 places you can find this, my dude. Study Hub, projections. You choose. Whatever you like looking at more. Okay? What site am I playing tonight? Well, FanDuel. Okay, here you go. FanDuel ownership. Bang. Sort it. DraftKings? Okay. Sort it. Superdraft? No, never. Ownership over on Superdraft be really hard. You want to look at it right here on the projections page? Go for it. Sort that bad boy right there. Montrezl Harrell tonight, 44% projected ownership, FanDuel. Somebody must have got hurt on Washington last night. Who got hurt on Washington? Why is he going to be? Why are his minutes through the roof? Probably. Somebody get hurt? Somebody must have got hurt on Washington. I don't even know who they have. Maurice Wagner? Like, who else is there anymore? I don't know. But it sounds like Harrell is going to be playing a ton of minutes, it looks like. How about DraftKings? Who's the chalk tonight? Wow, Harrell, look at that. Easy money, 5-3. Gafford got hurt. Yeah, there you go. I know. Look at that rating, bro. It's crazy. You don't see it. That's a plug and play. That's a plug and play. I'm not even going to get cute with it. But do you see what I'm saying? How many people maxed out last night, 20 max, and lost money? I want you guys to raise your freaking hands. Come on. Mitch, how'd you win that money? Well, this is, you guys restore default settings. You guys ready? I restored default settings. Okay. Now, Mitch, what are you going to do to the pool? Let's check out your likes, your dislikes. Well, there are none. None whatsoever. No projections, nothing. Here you go. Rise or fall projections last night? No, Mitch, it can't be that easy, can it? You're a liar, Mitch. Thank you for being honest. How many people get in your own way not every night, but stop. Just less is more. Projections were right there. 2 uniques. I mean, this is nothing. This is just pure projections. Like, we're going to spend time. I mean, what did we do? We did a lot the other night doing a couple of streams ago. We did a bunch on like using advanced groups and all sorts of stuff. But like, you also need to understand that if you're just trying to slowly grow your bankroll, you don't need to do all that for the most part. You just don't. This is 3 uniques. You trying to grow your bankroll? I mean, you legitimately can just do this. 1 unique, upload, crunch. Look at the mini max. You want to check something out? Watch this. I have no clue. It should work. 1 unique, crunch, boom. Let's see the mini max. Straight 150 optimal. We'll check all 3 mini maxes. You're trying to grow your bankroll. Here you go. You ever try this on FanDuel, my friends? Oh my goodness. Thank you, Real King. You put it in the mini max, you put it in the quarter, you put it in the nickel on FanDuel, DraftKings, these things. You can bankroll build. Keep it simple. If you are trying to take down a tournament, and I have said this for years, you have to get off of what this is. Because what this is doing, my friends, is slamming in chalk, 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 blah, 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 until you basically are going to profit or net loss a little bit of money nightly. Raw crunch, bankroll build. You are trying to like turn your $100 bankroll into 500 over 180 NBA slates. This is all you need to do. You'll win $400 or $500 most likely. You're going to profit $400 or $500. It'll cover a year and a half, 18 months of teamriseorfall.com. It'll give you $20 per month to FC. You can do that through NBA alone. If you excuse me, if you're trying to win a tournament though, you're going to have to tweak. You got to tweak something. You can't go raw crunching and winning a tournament. It just does not happen. Smaller mini max. There's a 5K mini max. I mean, how'd this do in the fadeaway? I mean, you could have done this last night in the $15 fadeaway and made money. How about the $5? Could I have done this last night? Nah, I would have lost a little bit of money there, $23. Didn't work in the zone. How wild is that? What was the optimal last night? Who played cash games? Optimal score 294. Let's check this out for cash. Where's that $25 cash? Giant single entry double up. You play cash games last night? Check that out. You cashed by 0.75, but dang it, it's green. It's green, baby. I mean, what about the 40? We play the mid-range jumper, right? Cashed out in that? Okay. What else? $100. That's the other one we look at. Showtime. 294, right in the cut line for both of them. So, break even. There's the smaller Showtime. $50 profit. $250 putback dunk. $50 profit. That's the optimal last night. Anybody who was wondering. So, there we go, man. You want to see FanDuel real quick? I'm going to bounce after this one. Again, trying to bankroll build. Just straight up Lean on the projections and get out of the way if you're trying to bankroll build. Trying to take down a tournament? Well, get funky, my friends. Get funky, funky, funky. Turn it up. All right, I already had the last ones. Here we go. Check this out. Watch what we'll do. Every day I do. Got one unique on. By the way, last night I ran these 45 lineups into the $4, and like 30 of them cashed, and I only made 81 bucks, but it was still profit. I would imagine in the nickel you probably smashed. Yeah, I mean, look at Dabin Puggle. I'm sure he's had many nights where he lost $2,000-$3,000 into the maxing out the monster, right? And then Dabin Puggle hit a $200,000 win a few nights ago. Like that's the, and I said this the other day. I said, your goal in these GPPs basically is to tread water as long as you can until you hit that, that treasure island. That's it. It's not going to be a night to night. Oh, I'm winning. Oh, tough loss. No. The heck? You're going to go into your GPP, go into your MME experience, realizing you're probably going to lose some money night to night. But your goal is to hopefully have that one night, that one banger. All right. So last night, let's see. This is the optimal 150 on FanDuel. Cut line 328. Well, let me show you the nickel, because that's what I was telling you guys. You just 326. Sort lineups, actual score. How many are above 326? Look at how far down I have to go. Here, 325. 106 lineups cashed. 106. 106 times 10 cents. Let's pretend they're all min cashes. 106 times 10, $10.60. If you ran raw 150 last night, $10.60. Well, what if you went 3 uniques? Probably a lot less, but do we get a higher score? I don't know, fam. That's funny, Larry. Sounds like you did it. There you go. Listen, yeah, it's only like $3 profit. You know what, though? Do that for 200 slates. 200 NBA slates times $3. Who doesn't want $600 over the next 6 months? Who just wants 600 more bucks? I mean, was that 2 years of being a member here, paid for in one NBA season? Okay. That's $600 if you're playing the nickel, honestly, is probably covering your entries for the entire year in all sports. Just want y'all to make a little bit of coin here as you go. Let that be the thing that offsets you while you're chasing tournament wins too. Good to see you, fam. Thanks for showing up. If you guys just do me a big favor today, just go ahead and hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate that immensely. Oh, wait, I think I have something I'm supposed to, I set this up. Let me do this real quick. Hit that subscribe button. Something I don't need to say because I have this. Oh my goodness, that was next level. What's up, Jordan? Jordan, all I'm doing is I'm not telling people what to do. I never do that. I just tell them what I do. Listen, if I'm trying to bankroll build, all I have to do is I'm showing you, and I showed you on DraftKings. So I guess I don't have it open. I showed on DraftKings. Had you just done raw projection upload crunch for 20, you would have made what, $30 in the $1. You could have done it in the 150 mini max at 20. What was that? 50 cents a pop. So $75 in, you would have returned what was it? Somebody help me. $109, something like that. I don't know. So it's like, yeah, you're trying to bankroll build. Optimal crunching, it will put you in a good spot. I'm not promising it's going to work nightly. Nothing in DFS works nightly. Nothing in DFS works nightly. Never has, never will. But you're in good position. Look at it. 3 uniques. You lost 25 cashing lineups. All right. Now, if you're trying to take down tournament, again, we are not just going to optimally crunch. If you're bankroll building over the long haul, we're talking probably 4 years of this working. I mean, I made a video last year on this. Come on, it was right here on YouTube. 50 people watching, 25 likes. What? Let me see if I can find this video for you. Look, it's on playlists. You go to my homepage, click playlists. Golden Mike Minute. There it is. Micro stakes. I did this video last year. All right. Showed everybody. It was like maybe a month of doing only optimal crunching. And we're talking like, what was it? Up $1,200 by the end. It's like a month. You know why? Because every once in a while that optimal crunching does really well. 25 cents? You got it, dude. I mean, if it worked 20 max on DK, I'm assuming it's going to be similar here. Cut line was 318. Wow, it's even lower. Let's check this out. How many lineups got across? I did all. Oh, okay. Right click on this little check mark. Unselect lineups below. There you go. How many lineups? 17 out of the 20 cashed in the 25 center last night. So, yeah, guys. Y'all want to build your bankroll? I think you know what to do. It's going to work tonight? I don't know. Going to work tomorrow? No clue. Has it been working this year? Yeah. I don't think there's been a losing slate yet. My dad's been doing the nickel and doing something either this or similar to this. And he texted me the other day or yesterday. He's up $208. Larry just said he's up. Look at this. He's done it since day one. He's up $32. Okay. What is that? 10 NBA slates? Larry's up 32. And what does it take? 5 minutes to upload, crunch 150, put them on a FanDuel, and you made what, $32 in 10 days? All right. I'm sure to a lot of people, you're like, well, that's not like a crazy cool screenshot though. Mitchell, that's just not cool enough. All right. We'll do some quick math. We got 185 more slates. And that's just from the nickel, Larry says. You got 185 more slates. Win $30, another 20 slate, another 20 time frames of that. Another $30 each time. Times 20. $600 more just from doing the silly 5-cent nickel. $600 profit over the course of the season. And as we're showing, I mean, it works in the quarter max. So what if you do it in the quarter? And you're making what? I don't know, 5 each night for the quarter? You got 180 more? 180 times $5. $900. So now between the nickel and the quarter, 1,500 over the next 6 months of NBA, $1,500. Now, is it going to hit it nightly? No. But I mean, if it's worked since day one and it's worked 10 slates in a row, I mean, I'm assuming it's probably going to continue to be very high hitting. And if you watched that video, which I just showed you where to find it on my playlist, you can go see that. Oh, guess what? This worked last year too. Almost every single night it hit. We're talking like crazy 85, 90% hit rate. Go make a little bit of profit every night for the next 6 months. You got to use our projections. You got to use FC. It covers your memberships to both sites for a year or two. And just do that every year for NBA. And then, by the way, you can still go do other things while you're playing NBA. Why can't you? Maybe you use this to offset you hunting that big GPP win. Like, what if I did this every night for the nickel and the quarter, and every night it won like $10? Okay. I could take that $10, and every like 3 days throw it into the $25 single entry GPP. Maybe that's a tournament you would often not enter, but because you feel confident that you're going to continue to win like $7 to $10 per night, every 3 or 4 days you have a shot at entering that. Or maybe you save up after a week and you enter a $100 contest, something you would never dream of entering. But because you're doing this bankroll building thing over the course of 7 to 10 days, you have the opportunity to now enter something you would never feel comfortable entering. And you can do it with the confidence that, you know what, you're probably going to replenish the loss even if you lose it. Because you were playing with house money. It's not that you lost 100 of your dollars. No, that was house money still. You're not taking that out of your pocket. I'm just trying to get the juices flowing here for you guys. Truly. Because I know everybody wants to chase that huge bank. You just want that screenshot, man. But everyone starts somewhere. Everyone starts somewhere. And I don't care how much money you have in play. Like my friends, I didn't play it last night, but I've done it like 7 or 8 times this year. And I mean, I had $3,400. I had $3,400 in play last night. There are nights where I'll have $2,500 in play and I'll still go to FanDuel and enter the nickel just so I can try to make like 10, 15 extra bucks. Because I'm doing this all year, every night. Why wouldn't I just take a little bit of free money? A little bit over 6 months adds up. $500-600. Okay. $500-600. That equates to one night of maxing out the $4. For me, I can max the $4 out for free one time. And guess what? That one time, what if that's the night I win $100K? Do you know what I mean? Yes, correct. Real King. And there probably will be a night or two where one of those lineups screams up the standings and it returns you $75. Or you bank for a $200 nickel win. Right? Like, how else was I plus 1,200 doing this last year in a month, right? I had to have had a night or two that, well, they were pretty good. We have a ton of members. Well, I mean, we're closing in on 1,000 in Discord alone, right? Upload the projections. Make sure you're using FC here. Get to work. Build that bankroll. I got to go. If today wasn't an eye-opener for some people who might be struggling, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I can lead a horse to water. I can't make you drink, though. Hit that like button on the way out if you appreciate little insight like this. I love giving it. That like button is a really easy way to support free content. Truly. Kind of bumps us up the YouTube algorithm, gives us an opportunity to shine a little bit. It allows us to broaden our reach. More people join the company. And then we never have to think about raising our price. Ever. Simply because people here hit the like button on YouTube. It allows us to not worry about pricing. Ever. Every other company raises their price almost every year. We're the same price. So just hit that like button. That's super helpful for us. I appreciate you guys being here today, hanging out, watching, supporting. And I hope somebody wins a little bit of money tonight. All right. I'll see you tomorrow, Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern, right here. Same time, same place. Fortune favors the bold, baby. Good luck.